David, it's a similar situation, isn't it, to when you joined Everton the first time, albeit a couple of months different, but the situation the club finds itself, you coming in and getting them out of the situation that they find themselves in right now.
Yeah, well, I don't want to ever be thought of as a sort of specialist in avoiding relegation. I've had to do it, unfortunately, on a couple of occasions. But what I would say, I feel as if I'm coming back to a club with great traditions, great history, and I want to try and get it back to obviously the years when we were here before. We've been talking about it. We had some really great times at Everton and with some great players. I don't think you can get success really in one fell swoop, and I think it's a building process. And I think this period again is a building process for Everton. I think it will take us a little bit of time to get back, but we've got to start making a little bit progress to get forward and move up the league.
Do you look ahead then to that long term to get back, or is it a short term fix in this moment in time?
Yeah, it's absolutely a short term fix to, a bit of a sticking plaster job to try and get this bit done. What can we do to see ourselves through this and get out of it? But you always want to come into a job with an idea of what's it going to look like next year or the year after. But let's be fair, Everton have probably been in this situation for the last few years where probably felt the same, very difficult to look forward until you can really only just look at the next game and how you're going to get some points. Ideally, you want to prepare and start to build a team which will improve over the years.
In a way, you could look at it, and people use that phrase, don't they, of like a runaway train. It feels like it has been a runaway train through no fault of what's been happening on the pitch. For someone who has such a strong connection to the club and who wasn't here at the time, but watching on what Sean Dyche had to go through and had to work with, that was difficult, wasn't it?
Oh, Sean had a really, really difficult period, and he done fantastically well to steer the ship in the right direction, get them over the line when it was needed. So, he done a lot of good things for Everton at the time, and I have to say that I didn't expect him to go at the time it was, but by all accounts, I think it was right for both parties, and I'm sitting here in the hot seat, but I have to say that he done a really good job in keeping Everton afloat.
And the one thing that also I thought about coming to the end was you were the youngest manager in the Premier League when you first came to Everton.
Yeah.
Now you're the oldest manager in the Premier League.
Yeah, I don't really feel old in my job just now. I feel quite young, and I hope I'm still bursting with energy. Maybe not.
Well, you've got to keep coming up with the
got to
ideas.
Keep going, that's right. So as I said before, there's been some brilliant managers who've gone on and worked a lot longer. Roy Hodgson and Sir Alex was older. People like that, for example.
Has he been in touch, by the way? Can I ask that? As a message of support with Sir Alex?
Yeah, I got a message from Sir Alex, just wishing me
all
of
of them.
Best.
They're all coming back, wishing you all the best.
I've had incredible amount of messages from so many of the ex-players as well. Some of the players, Mikel, yes, has done, and from Brian McBride to Jelovic to Tim Howard, you name them, they've all been on the phone. So it's been great to get messages from them. The hard part is replying to everybody at the moment.
You've got quite a lot of things going on.
Yeah, but really enjoying it.
Good stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you.